What's up, guys? It's Alexander here, back with a review. And this is a kind of one you probably didn't see on my um bookshelf. So this is Assassination Classroom, for anybody that doesn't know, by Yusei Matsui. And this is a really pretty popular series. I personally love it to bits. And I've been recently collecting it. I have volume 1 through 5, and I've read up to about, I think, 18 or 17. So I haven't finished it. I kind of do know what happens at the end, so at least with like the big part of it, I don't know like the whole details, just the things. But I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it so far, and uh, yeah, here we go. For anybody that doesn't know though, Assassination Classroom um is revolves around main character. His name's who's an unnamed tentacle monster who takes is blowing up a huge portion of the moon, is now is threatening to blow up the Earth. But he gives Earth a chance to survive by becoming the teacher of a middle school um, classroom and giving the kids a chance to try to kill him the whole way. And he won't act in any way to harm the kids other than just for self preservation. He won't harm the kids at all. He only acts to preserve his own life, and that's it. And the kids also get out of this is $10 billion. I think it's like 10 billion yen, but it's a lot of money. And craziness, some action and comedy ensues. It's one hell of a ride. And yeah, first I'm going to talk about a bit of the art. Um, it's the one thing like the designs I think are really cool. Koro Sensei, he's a giant yellow most of the time yellow squid monster with a big old bulbous head, and he's got like typical like school outfit on with a little like graduation hat and black gown thing, and he looks so cool. He's just super. You see him and you like that's Koro Sensei. There's no one else in Shonen Jump other than him that looks like that. And he's all of the other characters, even the students, um, all kind of stand out in their own way too, a little bit, giving them all their own little personalities that we find out through too, and a lot of the other characters too. Like some of them are very different, especially a few, which he gets later on. He gets some transfer students. Like one is a giant walking mech obelisk thing, robot mech obelisk, and it's another one is an assassin boy who's like a professional. It's crazy. They all have some distinctness, even in the more mundane characters. I'm gonna get back more into this a little later, but onto the themes, and I'd have to say, the thing that always comes to me was like, Koro Sensei is such an unusual character, but he's very supportive of his students. Surprisingly, he's not just a monster, and even a goofy monster. He really genuinely wants to see them succeed and do well and graduate, make something of themselves, even though he's threatening to blow up the earth. So the things that came to me was always like support comes from the most unexpected of places, and you know, even though these kids who are seen as like the very bottom of their social hierarchy at their school, which is what their whole curriculum is apparently based around, thanks to their asshole principal. Um, they're very down on themselves, but Koro Sensei is always there to kind of pick them back up and let them see like the better, the goodness they have and things, their hidden talents and things like that. And I think that's actually pretty amazing. Um, so the one thing though I have to say though, most everything I think I like about this is, the comedy is really good. It's got a lot of heart and emotion. and things like that. It's just the art itself at times can feel a little flat. So some of the action falls a little flat too sometimes for the most part. There are some like pretty detailed moments, but sometimes in how it looks feels a little stiff. Like there's not a lot of like substance to them. But that's not all the way through it. It's just sometimes. This is the one thing I can think of honestly that bugs me about this series. So I think it has a pretty unique style, fun style to it, all the way through from the art, and it's some of it's comedy. It's a little like um, referential to other series around it at the time too. So there's that. So if you're familiar with other series, you'll probably get a kick out of some of the references. Um, yeah. Oh no, I think it's a really, really good series. It's really funny, unique-ish plot, some really endearing characters that bring out a lot of emotions from all sorts of things from everyone. And yeah, it is a very strong recommendation for me. Anybody that's into like uh, gag manga and things like that. So yeah, check it out. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.